If you're tired of cheesy rom-coms, or you have watched all possible Christmas movies and you simply want something different, still suitable for the season, these crime thriller movies might be just the right ones for you. Number 1. The Revenant. This is an epic Western action drama released in 2015, and it's partly based on the 2002 novel of the same name, but it's also considered a remake of the film Men in the Wilderness from 1971. In the 1820s wilderness, a fur trapper is severely injured by a bear and left for dead after a member of his team kills his son. Battling immense pain and the brutal landscape, he pushes forward, fueled by grief and the desire for revenge. This and the next recommendation should be watched as far from meals as possible, because if you are a little sensitive to graphic scenes, now you won't, because these might make you nauseous. They surely made me nauseous, and I wasn't able to watch all scenes. I had to cover my eyes a little. But The Revenant is special because of how they filmed it, the climate conditions, and even the fact that climate change affected filming. If you're curious about that, there are, I think, several interviews and videos about how they filmed The Revenant, and it's fascinating. Number 2. The Hateful Eight. This is a Western crime thriller period drama from 2015 again, directed by Quentin Tarantino. In post-Civil War Wyoming, a bounty hunter and his fugitive prisoner seek shelter from a blizzard at a remote cabin occupied by strangers with unclear motives. Tensions rise as the mismatched group discovers hidden agendas and survival becomes uncertain. This is beyond gruesome, and you might expect it being by Tarantino, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart. And as I was putting this list together, I was looking for movies set in winter and featuring snow. And yet I found multiple westerns, which actually, Western is my least favorite genre, along with horror. So I normally wouldn't choose a Western movie over anything else, but Tarantino has something that intrigues me. And I mean, in a Tarantino movie, you know for sure that the cast will be stellar as well. So the acting is guaranteed to be awesome, as well as the cinematography. The only problem is that, again, I cannot eat around his movies. And if you watched my birthday special, I mentioned that one of my favorite movies is Django, which again, it's a Western and it's by Tarantino. So perhaps I bend my own rules for these specific movies. Number 3, Krampus. I would call it Krampus. But okay. It's a Christmas black comedy folk horror, and it was also released the same year, 2015. So we have 3 movies in a row that came out that year, and this is based on the eponymous character from Austro-Bavarian folklore. When a boy loses his Christmas spirit after family arguments, he accidentally summons Krampus, a terrifying demon from holiday folklore. The creature attacks their home, and the family must work together to survive the nightmare. This is a proper scary movie, and for some reason I expected it to be a bit more of a comedy than a horror, but it's a perfect blend if you are into horror and you still want to watch a Christmas movie. Number 4. Wind River. This is a neo-Western crime film from 2017, and again I realized while putting together this list that there are so many westerns that fit this category. A wildlife officer haunted by his past and an FBI agent investigate the murder of a young woman on a snowy Wyoming reservation. As they uncover the truth, they face escalating danger and confront the shadows of guilt and justice. This was not amazing or not as compelling as other crime movies, and I briefly mentioned it in my mystery movie recommendations for this autumn because of the location where it's set. And if you like Jeremy Renner, he's in it. Number 5. The Grand Budapest Hotel. This is a crime comedy drama from 2014 and was inspired by the life and work of Austrian author Stefan Zweig. A writer learns about a once famous hotel and its extraordinary concierge through the memories of a former lobby boy. In the 1930s, the concierge's life spirals into chaos after receiving a priceless painting from a lover, leading to a murder investigation and unexpected events. This is a Wes Anderson movie, meaning that the use of color is crucial and all sets are meticulously designed. It's quirky and nostalgic, just like any other Wes Anderson movie, and all of Anderson's work is unique, and often people have strong opinions or feelings towards it. So you might despise his style or absolutely love it, or just be baffled and you just want to keep watching. I haven't seen the Grand Budapest Hotel in a while and I might rewatch it this season, but I just remember that it was a whole journey. Number 6. Snowpiercer. This is a post-apocalyptic action thriller film, and it's an international co-production based on the French climate fiction graphic novel Le Transperce-Neige. In a frozen post-apocalyptic world, the last survivors live on a globe-circling train where a rigid class system divides them. Facing oppression, a man leads a rebellion to seize control of the train and change their fate. I hated watching this movie because certain scenes were almost as disgusting as the first two movies I mentioned on this list, at least for me. It's not as graphic and gory and gruesome as the others, but it shocked me, and I would recommend it mainly because of the concept, which is fascinating, and there's also an interesting commentary on our social structure and how we would behave and survive confined in such a small space. Number 7. Silent Night. This is a 2021 British post-apocalyptic black comedy that I had never heard about, and I was shocked. Nell, Simon and their 3 sons invite friends and family to their home for a Christmas gathering, trying to make the most of the holiday. As the group enjoys their time together, there is an unspoken tension with something unsettling looming just beyond their cheerful celebration. This movie made me feel like Never Let Me Go, which was a movie released in 2010 and based on Kazuo Ishiguro's work, and they don't have anything in common except for the fact that they left me helpless, hopeless, completely annihilated. And I just realized that Keira Knightley stars in both. So I wouldn't recommend this to everybody, especially if you're not in the right mindset. I honestly had no clue what I was getting myself into watching Silent Night, whereas with Never Let Me Go, I knew something about it. And if you need something to cheer you up after watching Silent Night, check out my Christmas movie recommendations, because I think that Christmas might do the job. And now let me give you a few brief mentions, because I still have one movie to recommend you, but I've talked about it previously, so I won't go into details, and then a few episodes from TV shows or a whole TV show that I've also talked about. First, we have The Snowman from 2017, which is a psychological thriller, and I talked about it in my mystery recommendations for autumn. Then we have a whole TV show, which is Murder at the End of the World, which is a miniseries that takes place in Iceland. And then, if you enjoy Sherlock, there's one episode or movie, The Abominable Bride, that you could also add to your watch list. And then several episodes in the Murder, She Wrote series, which I have never mentioned on this channel, but it's very close to my heart. I think I spent more time with Jessica than with any other amateur detective. Murder, She Wrote was a must in my household, especially during summer, because that's when Italian television put it on, but not only. And this is the list of episodes you can see if you're looking for Christmas ambience. And finally, I couldn't help myself but to mention Poirot. And here we have 3 episodes. 2 featuring Christmas, and 1 that takes place in a snowy location. So there you have my not so cheerful mystery, thriller, crime movie recommendations that you should watch this winter. Do you have any strong opinions on any of these movies? Is there anything else you would recommend in this category? Please let me know in the comments. Now that you know about crime thriller movies to watch in winter, you might check out my Christmas recommendations or more crime TV shows or movies. I will link them all below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.